Jamie, how are you?
Here we are. I'm good. How are you?
I am going to say it's if anybody's wondering, it's my fault we're late, and it's the U.S. women's volleyball that made me late. So uh, I hope we have people watching the show tonight because the Olympics are so doggone good.
Oh, yeah. What are the women's volleyball players doing?
They're beating up on Poland, which is I guess a bad thing, but an awesome thing. So.
Well, that's good. Is this the outdoor beach volleyball or is this indoor
No,
volleyball?
no, they got clothes on. This is indoor.
Okay.
These are real volleyball players, not like the beach ones, which I don't know. People know the score sometimes.
Or who cares?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's awesome though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think beach volleyball is fun to watch, but
Oh,
yeah, I
it's amazing to play. It's fun to watch. Everything about it. I can't believe some of these things are sports.
well, that is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the things that are getting Olympic medals, yeah, that's it is curious.
It is. It is very curious how many countries goes. Hey, we're pretty good at this. Let's call it a sport.
Yeah. I was impressed the other night. I saw some track and field stuff going on.
Oh,
And the little island of St. Lucia.
isn't that?
Um,
Yes.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
That is cool. And did you know that my Rotary Club has St. Lucia is our sister third world country that we take care of,
Oh,
and
wow.
we've built the hospital there and a bunch of other stuff. So it's to me, it's like I know all about them.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
you should build some support for track and field because
Yes.
they're killing it.
Yeah. What that young girl is just amazing. She is running like she wants off the island right now.
Yeah. No, that was super impressive. And then I caught a little bit of fencing the other
Isn't that
day.
fun? Have you ever done that?
No.
Oh my goodness sakes! At the University of Washington, I want to say years ago, we got to do a demonstration and got to try it all out. As I was probably 7 or 10, or just too little to be given that much power.
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool. So I figured they must have, I couldn't figure it out, but somebody's battery died or whatever. And
Yeah.
so they must have sensors on the ends of these things, and that's how they decide.
Yes, and they're having lots of problems with the power. Uh,
Mm,
all the team version, the singles, all of that, and they have to keep going back to the tape, and it's like, goodness sakes, you think they would have tested all these batteries out before the Olympics started?
yeah. Well, the other thing that was interesting is that it looked like everybody was on one of those toddler leashes.
That's exactly it. Because yeah, they got to plug in their helmet, they got to plug in their sword, they got to plug in their lower back. Let's just call it their lower back, and yeah,
Hmm. Well, it's pretty cool.
yep,
I
it is.
mean, yeah, that's an interesting sport. Breakdancing as a sport, not really sure.
I'd like to see Scott in breakdancing. I think that would be an amazing. He would clear a floor. That would be fun to watch.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Uh,
We should also see him in javelin or something
oh
with
my
a
goodness!
high jump.
The shot put dude? Have you seen him?
No.
He is. I told Susan, if you open up the dictionary and you look for the word man, it's him. He's 6'8", a bear of a guy, and he just throws this thing so far. It's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe I did see him the other day. Yeah, just a
yeah,
glimpse of him or something. But
yeah, yeah. He won gold again. I just think he's just an amazing specimen of what power is all about. Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, well, I have not had enough time to watch the Olympics, or at
Yeah.
least put any decent dent in it. So,
But
um, but I'm
imagine
glad.
that, Jamie being busy during the summertime
I know. Go figure.
or the winter time or any time.
There's just a lot happening. There's
There
so
is.
much going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
So
great. Which is great. And there's like a fair coming up too.
there is indeed a fair. Yeah, I just put a ton of ads out, and we have some tickets that we need to give away to a winner from last week's show. We did last week's show with Summer,
Yeah.
and then I promptly just went down with something and couldn't get out of bed for a day and a half.
Oh, why
And
not?
so, yeah, sure, so we need to give away some tickets. We've got 2 VIP tickets for that.
Are you still there, Jamie?
I'm here. I'm just talking away. Yep,
Uh-oh.
I'm here. I see you.
Something
So,
happened.
yep. No, you're live. You're here.
Hello?
You're here, Chris. I see you and I hear you. Hello? All right. He'll come back. So,
Hello?
I got you here. Here. Oh, why don't you jump back in? Here you go. We'll take him off and see if he comes back in. So last week on the show, we were giving away 2 VIP tickets to Heart by Heart and Warrant at the Kitsap Fair and Stampede, August 24th. There are tickets available for that show. I've just been talking to Warrant's tour manager, so we're looking forward to a pretty amazing show. So tickets are available at kitsapfair.org, but we are giving away 2 sets of VIP tickets that include a meet and greet with Heart by Heart. And then we'll see if we can get you into a meet and greet with Warrant. I can't guarantee it, but we're going to try. So last week, it was, comment your favorite heart memory or Heart by Heart memory. And and Carol Williams said meeting Heart by Heart in prison, and she did that. That seemed a little weird, but they were down in Arizona, and that's where we met them at the Yuma Territorial Prison to go on a tour. So that was fun. But we did a drawing of all the people who commented on Heart by Heart, and Charlene Carey, you are the winner of 2 tickets to Heart by Heart and Warrant on August 24th at the Kitsap Fair. So I'm excited about that. I will reach out to you directly and get you the details for your tickets. So Chris keeps trying to jump back on in here. So hopefully he'll show up here in a second. But yeah, if you don't have tickets yet, it's super easy. Just go to kitsapfair.org and you can get your tickets to, I'm going to post that right here, kitsapfair.org. Get your tickets to that. Chris, are you back? I see you there. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And then, so here's the other thing is if you don't have your tickets yet for Midland, they just released some new music. Hang on, I'm going to try to add Chris back in here. But if you go to the Kitsap Fair and Stampede Facebook page, you can listen to the brand new music just released by Midland. They have a brand new song. You've heard the tale, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And well, their new song has a different story to that. So, which we all know is true. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas. So, August 25th, we've got Midland with Drake Milligan. And I didn't know Drake Milligan was on America's Got Talent, but that's kind of cool. So those are for sale too at kitsapfair.org. And that's going to be a super, super fun show. So click over and grab some tickets to see Midland and Drake Milligan. And we'll be giving away some tickets to that too. So keep an eye out for that. There are still, I think, some VIP opportunities for that you can buy VIP tickets for that show. just go check it out at kitsapfair.org and click on Midland. Click on entertainment, then click on Midland. But at the same time, we have some. Chris, are you back? I don't see your face, but I can hear it. I see that you're there. At the Kitsap Fair, we have tons of other entertainment too. So every night after the rodeo, so we have the Dakota Borman Band playing on Wednesday night after the rodeo. Kara Hess is coming in from Nashville, and she's playing on Thursday night. And then on Friday night, we have the Bootlegs. Joey Dean and his awesome Bootlegs group is playing on Friday night after the rodeo. Those concerts are free. So Dakota Portman Band, Kara Hess, and Joey Dean in the rodeo arena after the rodeo. So pop on in there around 8:30, free with your fair ticket. And then we have great entertainment going on too on the fair side all week long too. So so definitely with your fair tickets, and we have special days too at the fair, so you can get in for Family Day that is sponsored, Military Appreciation Day, first responders, all those great opportunities for that. And then Chris Larson, who you can't really see right now for some reason, I've got you in here, bud. So, but he's also going to be performing at the fair every day, doing some contests, getting to know our youth that are involved in livestock. So he did a great job. Chris did a great job interviewing some of those kids, interviewing their sheep and cows and whatever. So that's super fun. And that'll be taking place on the main stage every day at the fair, which is now 2 weeks from tomorrow. The fair starts in Kitsap 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is ridiculously insane. So that is coming up way too fast. But and then we, like I said, we have rodeo every night. And if you like rodeo but you're not available in the evening, we do have on Thursdays and Fridays. Chris Larson, are you there, bud? I can see you. Thursdays and Fridays in the morning, starting at 9 a.m. We have what's called slack. So essentially, it's cowboys that are coming out and performing, and they're going out and performing for points. So that's a great opportunity to just come out and see the cowboys and cowgirls, and help support them as they get busy. Out there on the point, collecting points for the PRCA. So, Laura Ann, we are super excited for the rodeo too. So it's going to be such a fun year at the Kitsap Fair and Stampede. So thanks to all the teams that are out working. And last week, Chris and I talked about the opportunity to go out and volunteer in the arena. And so by volunteering in the arena, you can go out and pick up rocks, or there are lots of things that that they're doing to get the arena ready for. Here we go. We're going to try to send Chris a new link and see if we can get him in here. All right. Let's try that. See if that works. Talking to myself. So, Chris, try that new link I just sent you and see if that'll work. So, yeah, so you can go out and volunteer. There he is. Now I see you. Hang on. Here we go.
I
There
see.
you are.
Hey.
I'm just talking to myself.
Well, I hate that. I can hear most of it.
Good. So, hi, Judy. Thanks for tuning in. So, I was just saying that Chris Larson's going to go out in the arena with a bucket and pick up a bunch of rocks.
Yes, I am. I got a rock. I like a rock. I like to rock a lot. And so why wouldn't I want to rock it out in the arena both during the day and at night? So
yeah. Well, and you can go out and you can volunteer and you can pick up rocks during the fair. So that is I mean, before the fair to get the arena ready.
Yeah.
So that's super important that we get the rodeo arena all ready for the cowboys and the concerts, and
And
so
everything.
lots of great stuff happening there. Yeah. So and then I was also talking about while you were gone, and I was just yakking away because I can. No one said I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Um, so you do a great job interviewing the livestock kids,
Oh,
4-H,
that's
FFA, open class. Yeah.
I have more people come up to me throughout the year, Jamie, that just can't believe these amazing kids and the conversations that we get to have. The kids aren't prepared for it. I am. And and it's just one of the coolest thing that happens at our fair for people to see and understand what goes on in the lives of these 4-H kids who are all just gems. And uh, it's a must see thing to do at the fair each year.
Yeah, I agree. And so, one of the other great things, and I'm looking for this right now, um, the junior livestock. So, they put on, have you ever bought like half a pig or half a cow or whatever to put in your,
Yes, yes,
yeah. So there's a livestock auction at the fair on Saturday, which is the 24th. It's at 2 o'clock. So
yeah,
the Extreme Bulls is on in the morning, and then so there's plenty of time to get over to see the livestock auction at 2 o'clock.
yes.
So I'm looking for. I just made a poster for them. So now I just got to find it because
Yeah, you got to post that because these kids, I mean, each and every year they present their animals, and then they get them auctioned off, and that money. I mean, that's a year's worth of investment for those kids, and the majority of them, I think, it goes right to their scholarship funds and those types of things. These kids are just, if you want to teach some responsibility to your kid or get them into 4-H early and often. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, for sure. No, there are tons of opportunities with the WSU extension and 4-H and
Yeah.
all of these things. And for some reason I cannot um find that ad. I'm gonna find it here in just 1 second. I just shared it on my page. But um yeah, so there's a great opportunity. You can bid online. If you can't make it to the auction, you can just bid right online. Here, I'm
Yes.
gonna save this picture right here, and then yeah, my computer wants to be shut down and restarted.
Right. Why
So
not? Let's do an update right now. I think
I know.
I think that's what my phone was doing, and it all of a sudden I was dropped, and I'm like, well, I didn't touch anything this time. I swear I didn't.
Yeah, no, I feel ya.
Yeah.
It happens. But I'm gonna put this up here real quick, and then I'll share it too on the Doing Good in Kitsap page.
Oh, there we
So,
go.
oh, you can't see it very well, but you can see that QR code. And so this is just an opportunity. You can, you know, fill you can buy half a pig. You can buy a whole pig if you
You can,
want,
yeah.
or cow, or what I also didn't know is that they also do. I learn something new every day. They do rabbits, they do turkeys, they do
Yes.
chickens, they do all those things.
Yeah. They
So,
do. They do all the animals. The sheep. They're everywhere. The llama. Remember that little girl with that huge llama and that huge cow? She brought the cow out. That was like 2,500 pounds, and she weighed like 40. I mean,
right.
she owned that cow, and that cow listened to her, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that was super cool. So,
Yeah.
I don't think that cow will ever be in the auction. And
No.
I don't think they put the llamas in there either. But
No. No.
um, but there certainly are just incredible opportunities to support the kids
Yes.
that come out there, and they work so hard. And I'll tell you what, those kids are there from 5 or 6 in the morning
Yeah.
until 10 or 11 at night.
Well,
And
you sit there and you're wandering through to look at all the animals and stuff, and here's a kid sound asleep up against a horse. You know, They're both
Or
sitting there.
laying on a cow. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just out, and it's like, oh, I guess they've been busy. I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah. Well, those kids work I mean, they work all year long to get that animal ready and
Yeah,
to get themselves ready for this. And if you don't, even if you don't eat meat, if you don't want to fill your freezer, you don't want to share it with somebody, you can
yeah,
go right there on that website and click that QR code right there. I'm going to
yes.
put that up here again to cover up our faces a little bit, but
Okay.
click this QR code right on top, and it's going to take you straight to the page where you can just make a donation. Just pick a kid and make a donation. And
That's, how cool is that? Just that thought of being able to reward that kid for a year's worth of the barn's got to be cleaned every day. You cannot not
true.
clean. You gotta rake, you gotta feed, these kids are up before you're even thinking about having that first pot of coffee. They're up and out and taking care of these animals and stuff. So, yeah, how do you not want to be invest in their future? Because these are the kids that are going to be leaders in the future. They get it. They've got the work ethic and they're going to go far. But let's help them out now. I love it. I love everything about this idea, Jamie.
Yeah, for sure. Well, just click on that live auction link, and yeah, it really is just a great opportunity to support the kids, and I'll tell you, you know what? Kudos to those parents too, because
Yeah.
those parents are the ones that have to drive them places, and yeah,
Yeah, no, wait, Dad. I don't have to be there. I have to bring Betsy too. Well, Betsy's a cow. You could have told me that 2 hours ago. I would have had to hook up the trailer.
right. Well, I remember when my stepson was in 4-H, or he had a pig at the fair. Gosh, probably 15 years ago now, and so I had to get up in the morning and have him at the fairgrounds at 6 a.m.
Oh,
From Hansville, and so that was
and,
not fun.
and you are not my favorite early morning person, Jamie.
Don't do mornings. Don't
Here,
do
here you
mornings.
are. Here you are supporting a pig where you need your bacon before you move anywhere. So,
True, that
yeah.
is true.
Yeah, goodness sakes, that's that's actually probably your penance for your pigaholicism. Is to do that for a few years.
Oh,
Uh,
you know what? That's probably true. I didn't think about that, but yeah, that was yeah, I
yeah,
paid
you're
the
not going to think
price.
about things that way. I will. I will.
I
Uh,
appreciate that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, do you have any comedy shows coming up?
Speaking of animals, one of my favorite ones is this Saturday night, the 10th at the Cloverleaf, and it's for what it's known as Cody Cares. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, people that don't know, Cody Cares, if you have an animal and it needs vet care and you don't have the funds to take care of it, Cody Cares steps in and helps those people in need that maybe having a tough time, helps them, with a visit to the vet and stuff like that. So they're a favorite group of mine. They're just great people. They're very active and organized, and they just want to make sure that people in the county know that if you're going through hard times, let's not skip a vet visit for your pet. So it's a great group.
Well, that's awesome. I just posted their Facebook page here, so definitely, yeah, that's cool. So go
Saturday
support
night at the
Cody
Cloverleaf,
Cares.
seven
Yeah.
o'clock. Vince Valenzuela.
Oh,
He's
he's
on.
funny.
Yeah, he's on that TV show Leverage, and he was on the TV show Grimm, and just a great guy. So he's a voice actor. You've heard him on tons of different shows, also. But yeah, he'll be in town for that show.
Right on.
Woohoo!
Good deal. Well, and you know what? Gosh, as fast as the fair's coming up, we're a month and a half away from Shop with a Cop too, and that's
Yes.
stressing me out. So that's I don't have any stress in my life. got nothing going on.
I'm just
So
thankful the board knows that everybody that's on Shop with the Cop is putting on the fair, and there's no board meeting this month. But that doesn't mean that stuff isn't getting done. So
things are getting done. Thank goodness that we have a
yeah,
great team. And yeah, if
it is.
anybody needs a postcard, needs an invite, October 5th is the comedy show and auction for Kitsap Shop with a Cop, and
Yes.
we're going to be at the fairgrounds. So we're still taking auction items too. If anybody has
Oh,
some
good, good, good,
items they
good.
want to donate, so
Love it, love it.
cool.
And then we go right into the blues.
Oh yeah. Whew. The
Yeah,
Blues Fest. Yeah, that is coming together so amazing. And
yeah.
yeah,
It,
it's
it is the buzz on the street this year in Kitsap County. Is
good.
how people are just can't believe the amount of acts and the type of acts that are playing at this year's very first Blues Fest. So tickets are available right now. Come on out, and let's have some fun.
Yeah, kitsapblues.com, and it's yeah, incredible
Yeah,
group of top-notch artists that yeah, it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to be so tired, but I'm going to just get myself a golf cart and go
I
back and
love it.
forth so
Yes,
so I don't have to walk.
I
But
I think yes, I agree with that. Yes, Jamie's own golf cart. Yes.
I'm going to get me a chauffeur. That's what I need.
That's what you need. I like everything about that, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing? Are you going to be my chauffeur?
I'm going to be your chauffeur, and we're going to blues it up a little bit. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Yeah,
Nobody
that
drives a
works.
golf cart better than me, and I've got the horn and everything.
Awesome. Right on.
Oh, that's great.
No, that's going to be great. Yeah, Labor Day weekend in Kitsap. So the next 3 weeks are just going to be pretty nuts.
And
So
it's going to be the best weather, the best everything. Folks, get your scones on. Let's do this.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get it going. So
Yeah,
it's and I'm excited so all the pre stuff is done. I'll be really excited when all that's done and we can just start hitting the rodeo August 21st.
oh, that's great.
Um
Oh,
and then yeah, every night till the 24th. And
uh,
then yeah, Heart by Heart and Warrant, and then Midland and Drake Milligan. That's going to be so fun.
so
You got to
good.
go look him up. Go look up Drake Milligan. You'll like him.
Yeah, everything Drake Milligan. I'm gonna figure out how to wear cowboy boots just for him.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm built like one of those people that has a calf that doesn't know it's a cow, and so I don't have calves. I have cows, and fitting a cowboy boot on, I may need a cow to help me. So, but I might just I just might turn the corner just for this.
I've seen like cowboy boot tennis shoes that are just
Oh,
like, yeah. So they just fit
yeah,
the bottom of your feet. So
yeah.
you don't have to bring them up over your calves. Because it's
I,
hard. I have a hard time getting boots on.
Yeah, my bride, she's got different colors for the different outfits, the boots, and I just need to learn. I got to learn some style and grace the way my wife does. Let's just say it that way.
She'll help you. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you.
Yeah, she likes to accessorize things. Just ask Coco Bear, and yeah, she's my pup. She's still sporting her Olympic colored hats and
Oh, honey.
the best.
Oh, poor Coco.
Poor Coco. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So, oh, I have one other bit of news. So last week we were giving away some. I'm gonna go find it because she just
Yeah.
texted me and told me she posted it. So we were giving away some VIP tickets
Yeah. For the Heart
to
by Heart.
the Heart by Heart. Yep. So we gave away one ticket, and so if you go to the Heart by Heart Facebook page, and I'm
Oh,
going to link that here too.
nice.
Um, they are themselves giving away some Debbie Sewer scones. Yeah, yum.
Wow.
Heart by Heart is giving away a couple of VIP tickets too. So
Oh
she
my.
has a question. Everybody's got to answer this question. What was Steve Foster wearing the
Uh-oh.
first time he heard himself on the radio? I know this answer.
Oh man.
The
And
first person to answer
I
correctly
can't get it
wins.
out of my head. I can't get it out of my head. It cannot be unseen.
No, it cannot.
And if you've
Yeah.
seen Heart by Heart, you've heard the story. That's all there is
Yeah.
to it. He cannot tell that story enough.
No, it's pretty good.
It is
So
awesome.
yeah, go to the Heart by Heart Facebook page. I just posted that link and you can win tickets if you know the answer to what was Steve Foster wearing the first time he
Ah,
heard himself on the
don't
radio.
I'm
So
just gonna say, don't you love Summer for doing that? That's
I
you
do.
know, you know, you can say Steve was in on this or whatever. Now this is all from the heart of Summer, and she rocks. So that's awesome.
Yeah, she does rock. So
Yeah.
yeah, go post on their page right now. She just posted it, so you get a first glimpse at an
Oh,
opportunity to win 2 VIP tickets to Heart by Heart and Warrant.
oh, that's
So
great.
that's going to be
You cannot love Summer enough, and that just takes it so far over the top. Oh,
yeah. Hey, I learned a new term today.
yeah.
You've probably heard this. Glam metal.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I had to Google it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good stuff. Yep.
I
When
was
you know, it used to be called. It was in the genre of sleaze metal for a while, but then they glammed it up, and yeah. I'm all over that. So
Yeah. Well, so I was doing some keywords on
okay.
Facebook. And so that one came up. I put in, a couple names of a couple bands and that
Yeah.
term came up. And so I had to go Google it. And so Wikipedia gave me the list of glam metal bands and artists. So Aerosmith, Aldo Nova,
There you go.
all these
Yeah.
the Brides of Destruction, the
There you
Cult.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had
Uh,
to scroll all the way down to Warrant, to W, and make sure that Warrant was on the list of glam metal bands.
there you go.
White Snake. Yeah, pretty funny.
There you go.
So I
The
learn
more you
something new on
know.
Facebook every
Boop,
day.
boop, boop, boop. The more you know. Yep.
I know, right?
Oh, I love it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you get back to the Olympics and I'm going to get back to work.
I like everything about that, Jamie. Nothing but love to everybody watching the show today. Do some good out there and get involved. There are things that we need help with, and if you want to rock out with us, there are some rocks that we need out of the stadium, and let's get this on.
Yeah, for sure. And come out and get entertained. There's some cool stuff happening in Kitsap.
Yeah,
And the thing about cool stuff happening in Kitsap is we have to support it. And if we don't support it, then cool things will not keep happening in Kitsap.
and people
So
go, nothing ever goes on there. No, stuff is going on. You're just not hip to it. Let's get hip to it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
get your
so if
glam metal on. Let's do this.
yeah, right. And
Yeah,
if you see something out there and if you see something on Facebook and you see something happening, please go share it. Please go post it and share it. And the more
yeah,
people that share, the more support we're going to get and the more we can go bigger and bigger. So
yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Love everything about that. Hey, let's do this again, Jamie.
Next week.
I'm in.
All right. See you then.
We'll
Thanks.
see you then. Nothing but love,
Okay.
everybody. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
bye.